Apparently, the EU campaign for DLC was a complete disaster.
It's a dumpster fire.
It's stupid.
What happened here, Square Enix?
It's because Britain left the EU.
It's because of Brexit.
I don't
love that word so much.
I don't think that's true.
Brexit.
It sounds like a funny word.
It sounds like you eat like a meal.
Breakfast, yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
It sounds like what happens to my meal after I'm done eating with it.
Sounds like just the 3 coffees in.
Hashtag poop jokes. So apparently there's apparently there are some privacy concerns regarding the use of email and attaching a selfie to send codes to a shady/unknown third party.
Some 8-year-old snapping a selfie to send over to an email.
Well, a community rep says that a selfie is not required. I mean, this is kind of a bizarre...
They said that was the only way to get the fat chocobo mount.
Yeah, it's because the campaign is take a photo of yourself holding the printed bonus items code from all 3 of the above magazines and send to Game Master Magazine via email.
So you don't have to do it.
Well, okay,
it's not required to live.
You have to buy. But you have to buy so much. Okay, so you have to buy each. There's like, and you have to wait months apart, right? Because it's each month's issue of this magazine.
Right. Yeah.
So you buy one this month to get some codes, and you buy next month, and then you buy the next month, and you get all the other crap.
Right.
And then Then the only way to prove that it's yours and you didn't just snag it off the internet is to have a selfie with all of those things. Send that selfie with all 3 magazines to them, and we'll send you the chocobo code.
Limit Break Radio has better contests than this. This is ridiculous.
You're not wrong.
Do we need to have like a shit contest? Like, do we need to go head to head with Square Enix and have a worse contest than this?
Oh yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think we should absolutely do that. But by the way, if you wanted to know the details for the rest of that, after you take the photo of yourself, oh my God, after the photo has been confirmed.
Confirm it.
Read FAPT2.
The in-game bonus code for the mount will be sent back to you via email. Redeem the code at the MOG station to claim your mount.
I've done calculus problems that make more sense than this.
Yeah,
this is bullshit.
That's not sketchy at all. So yeah, the email verification of the 3 codes for the Fat Chocobo, but the single codes don't require a verification. 2 of the 3 issues are unavailable for purchase online.
You actually have to go into a store to buy them.
Yeah.
Oh, heaven forbid! You have to walk.
Do you know what shopping for magazines is like these days?
Yeah. Have you tried to find a specific magazine?
I mean,
Barnes & Noble has a magazine section.
If you're playing Pokemon Go, I guess you might be able to get some exercise while you're doing it.
Yeah,
totally perfect excuse.
Yeah, catch that jinx while you're at it.
Because oh my God, Barnes and Noble are so everywhere in the UK and in Europe, right?
I don't know.
Don't they still use like medieval castle libraries?
I'm sure your words made sense, but your sarcastic tone did not.
I bet they have some kind of bookstore, whether or not it's Barnes & Noble, that has a magazine section, like a mainstream bookstore.
Yeah, like, isn't the EU like all about like reading and being smart and stuff? There's tons of books over there.
It's Britain, right? So they've got kids on the corner. Paper, get your paper
with the stupid hats.
Yeah, right. So
I like how it's apparently always 1928 in our mind in Britain. The year has never changed.
Some more issues with this DLC campaign. There's a 2-month wait for the 3rd issue to become available. The SEA not included on the list of countries for future campaign.
What's the SEA?
I've actually
the C?
Student Council. Sorry?
I don't know.
There's no C in there. It's S.
Oh, I thought.
Senegal? What is SCA? I don't know what that country code is.
I don't know.
Why is Callow abbreviating things?
Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle's a country.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we
Not
go.
including
Yeah.
That makes sense.
countries.
Okay, that's legit.
All right, yeah.
The third party is totally dodgy and biased.
Southeast
apparently.
Asia. There you go.
Oh, okay,
South-
Southeast
okay.
Asia there. Magazine is useless / unknown to some. Nobody reads them. In comparison, Japanese players could hydrate themselves with water and drinks from 7-Eleven. North American players could pick any useful item that fits the gaming category from Amazon, while EU players are stuck trying to track down these magazines like goddamn Pokemon.
Okay, well, you know what? Magazines are not useless, okay?
Really?
No, you read it and you gain information.
What's the last magazine you read?
It's called Smart Thinkings, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart thinking.
You read a magazine called Smart Thinkings.
No.
The cost needed to get all the rewards is more expensive than the North American campaign.
Maybe not after Brexit. It's not. How much is 27 euros now?
I actually have no idea.
$1.20?
It requires much more effort finding the copies and actually sending the email of the codes, and a longer wait time, 2 months wait.
That's good. Delayed gratification. We're teaching the EU something.
No, I mean it should have been like that all around. If they
You
were
know
gonna,
what?
if
I
they
would
were
be
gonna
happy with that.
If not, yeah. See, that's the thing is that I would have been fine if everyone had to jump through those kind of hoops.
I think everyone should have had to do that. 'cause
I
it'd be
agree.
so rare.
It
I
would have
just
been
think
better,
if
yeah.
they're willing to walk far enough, they should be able to get all three at once, and the requirements are gradually eased as time passes.
Oh my god.
Juxta got it a minute late.
Players.
I don't know why everyone couldn't just have 7-Eleven. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
if
why-
7-Eleven
what's
agrees
wrong
in
with
Japan,
7-Eleven?
it's all the same franchise. Like, whoever owns the giant overseer of 7-Eleven, I'm sure could approve it in other countries too, because it's everywhere.
He's still dying.
Juxta's losing his shit.
He's almost as red as his shirt over there.
Players living in countries that won't be covered by the campaign may have to resort to buying the magazines. Shipping is an additional cost to them.
I love all these people who are going to have to order a magazine from 3 countries over.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. When was the last time that you were able to track down an issue of, I don't know, is Beckett's Online Gamer still a thing? Did they close that down yet?
I think so.
Why would they not close it down?
You get that?
now?
I just think the last magazine I read was Nintendo Power.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
And I was about 10.
the last one that mattered, right?
No, yeah, I used to read Electronic Gaming Monthly for a while.
I didn't
That's
see that.
that's only Nika because you worked at GameStop.
Well,
Be honest.
no, this was when I was in high school because I think
Okay.
my dad got a subscription for me or something like that. And my dad used to read computer games monthly and
I
stuff.
was gonna say I had a subscription to Electronic Games Monthly because I worked at GameStop and I could not it wasn't optional. They were like, no, you
I
have to.
continued it. Yeah, I continued it when I worked at GameStop.
Fair enough.
But they make they let you do it electronically.
Well,
I wonder if there's
glad to
electronic
know you
copies of
still
this
know all the
magazine.
selling points, Nika.
I know.
You got to
It'll
push
never
those
be out of my
power up
system.
rewards, you know.
Never be out of my system.
I assume the check's in the mail, Nika.
But I do wonder if I assume there's not electronic versions of this magazine you could buy.
It doesn't sound like it, no. Players that reside in the rest of the countries that fall in the EU FF14 region are worried about having a similar campaign for their country.
Please,
Just-
God, don't do this to us.
Yeah, this is really not a good idea. There's apparently very limited copies in stores.
Right. Apparently, this is not a very well-cycled magazine.
Yeah, that...
If they knew that this was going to be part of a campaign, you think they would print more of these particular issues.
Or you would think that Square Enix would go out of their way to find somebody who actually has the proper distribution behind there.
Or that.
What intern was in charge of this?
I can't help but think, I'm sorry, I just can't help but think that there's more people who listen to Limit Break Radio than probably read this magazine. So, why not, we can give away some
That's
DLC
probably true
codes
of most magazines these days.
man.
I don't think we have enough codes to give away to the whole EU.
There's misprints of rewards. The magazine mentions 58th right tickets, but the actual reward is 30 Jandalines tokens. I don't even know what those are.
They didn't get one word and or number right in that.
It's not
Got
even
some letters right though.
A couple, yeah. Like E.
The first issue is already sold out online. Some copies of the magazine do not come with the code.
What?
So it's oh my god.
You have to get lucky with the episode or the issue that you get.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's like Hunts. If you didn't claim it quick enough, then you're fucked.
Game Master's email support is clueless about the campaign. And that seems to be the list of things to I mean,
it's a fucking dumpster fire.
Chat, those tokens are the free esthetician haircut tokens.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait,
that explains why
Jan Mullane's tokens are. That's what you get.
Yeah.
30 esthetician tokens.
Yeah.
Actually, I like that better than the Aetherite tickets though, because it costs $2,000 to change your hair, whereas an Aetherite ticket's a few hundred gil.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, but
it's still
how
like,
often are you changing your hair because you need 30 fucking tokens?
I change my hair all the time.
Oh my god!
You're paying $27 to save that.
You also are getting the other stuff too.
Terrible. Terrible.
Just let me buy a Slurpee or anything off Amazon.
Well,
3.0 misstep.
Yeah, right. At least that this is like fairly localized. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Well, like they have time to do damage control on this.
Wasn't the NA actually just for us here in the 48? And I don't think Canada was able to get in on the Amazon.
Who cares about Canada? Fuck Canada.
They should be glad they can play it all.
Yeah.
Even though they have our data center.
What they're
I think you're right though. I don't think
they have computers run by beavers there. Okay, I don't.
And square wheels on their tires.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Hey, Canadians can't play Pokemon Go, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
I tell you something, buddy.
Ooh, salt in the wounds right there.
Right. Yeah. So we do actually have some Amazon DLC codes to give away. So I actually kind of like your idea, Juxta, of trying to do a shittier contest than Square Enix.
Right?
Yeah.
What can we do that's even worse?
I don't know. I feel like coming up with something on the spot is a pretty good start.
Oh shit.
So
Nika, what's like the worst contest that you would still enter?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't enter a whole lot of.
What you don't cut out the back of your comic book and send it in for like
All right, so
25 proofs of purchase?
Hold on.
I mean,
are we
I
trying?
would probably take a selfie. I would probably take a selfie. I would have no problem doing that. But
So the question is it supposed to be shady or is it just supposed to be like really annoying to difficult to enter?
I'm sort of ambivalent. I'm sort of thinking like maybe
fiction contest Milcaria.
Oh no. We're not encouraging that. I'm thinking like why don't we take our cues from their contest, but instead of having to take a picture of yourself, like why don't you take a
picture of your foot?
No.
Without any socks on, of course.
The thing is, you have to prove that it's not one person spreading the photo to millions of people, or like someone just taking it off the internet. So it has to be
so you have to write your name on your foot with a red Sharpie. Has to be red. Blue is also accepted, not black.
Well, I think maybe a picture, some kind of, because if they have to. Okay, I think
we just need the foot, Nika. Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create. We're going to create a selfie. We're going to create a selfie frame on limitbreakradio.com. We're going to post it a little bit later. And basically what it's going to be transparent. It's going to look kind of like what do you call it? Like a Polaroid.
And you have to drive 100 miles per hour.
No. And all you'll have to do is take a selfie of your character, put it in the frame, send it back to us. Tweet it around. It'll have a Limit Break Radio logo on it. And as long as it's tweeted to us, then...
Available NA only?
Are you suggesting the return of Fapping the Realm?
It should be a picture of you listening to LBR, because we don't have magazines to read.
Yeah, you have to pay for a transfer to Sargentana Center. You have to be in the LBR studio.
Well, take a picture of what you do in-game when you listen to Limit Break Radio.
All right.
If you farm, if you've been working on your anima, what do you like to do when you listen to Limit Break Radio?
We're going to get pictures of two people like just in their underwear in rooms.
Oh, yeah. I fully
Too much
expect
ERP going
fapping.
on.
I fully expect fapping.
Hold on. We need to make this clear. Is this an in-game selfie?
In-game selfie.
Okay. It's
Yes.
going to be really hard to get feet in that picture then.
Did you develop a foot fetish between now and last week?
Seriously.
Did you not?
Anyway.
All this walking around got you interested in your foot or something?
So,
Well, okay, Pokemon Go, you're looking at your feet all the time. You know, those They're not half bad looking feet.
So basically, what we're going to do, we're going to have the Polaroid frame available for you to take and do whatever you want with at our website, limitbreakradio.com. Look for that later tonight. We'll have that posted up in our blog section. And then just take that frame, put your selfie in it, and send it back to us. Tweet it out.
I feel like we need some one more caveat to this to make it just awful.
This is
like an actual contest.
We're gonna just pick our favorites. We're gonna pick our. There's no randomness to it. It's completely subjective,
like Square Enix
opinion based.
Totally wins on this whole shady contest thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, what if we take bribes in game?
Yeah, but you know what? It's actually a kind of decent contest now that we've said it out loud. So
he's so proud that we actually came up with a decent contest. He's like, well, we got to go with it now.
Yeah. See how easy that is, Square Enix? Goddamn.
Okay, but
we tried to do a bad contest.
Let's just think this through. Before, we tried to make up a contest on the spot, and it failed horribly.
Right.
We tried to make a bad contest on the spot, and we got something that's pretty decent. Are we bad at making bad contests?
We very well might be.
Okay, just want to make that clear. We're bad at being bads.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when we don't try.
That's what happens when you get good.
Yeah.
It's hard to get bad again.
I guess. Anyway, so, look for that post at our website, limitbreakradio.com. That'll go out soon. I don't know how many... I think Kooky can tell us how many codes we actually have to give away. I don't actually know how many we have to give away.
I didn't know we had any.
Yeah, that's actually the first that I read of it was actually at the end of this outline. That's why I got to the Game Master's email support is clueless about the campaign, and that's
we have
it.
some DLC.
Contest time.
Yeah, we actually have some of those. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
guy.
appreciate it.
We're going to ask Callow about it later. I have no idea what we're talking about.
Shout out to Todd for donating those email codes.
Todd's.
Todd S.
Multiple.
It's just Todd's.
It's Todd S.
Thank you to all the Todds.
Okay, well, thank you, Todd DS, then, because there's a D at the end of it. You have to pronounce every letter, apparently.
Okay.
Or something.
TODDS.
Okay, we've learned how to spell on the air today.
Okay, now we're getting our shitty contest in. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, it's not a shitty contest. It's just a shitty episode. That's okay.